Collective. Somebody's ass is nervous, terrified, horrified. When I tell you that whatever ritual was recently done was literally and or guaranteed by these people, by the practitioner, by this group, whatever this is, something was guaranteed to take out a chosen one. Somebody knew without a doubt that after making a final decision recently, not past energy, not past whatever this is, retrograde illusions, no, this was a recent current energy decision that somebody made, and the stakes were high. There was a 99.9% chance that something would go wrong. But that 99.9% chance was something that these people could not see. It was a rare 1% chance that you would pass away chosen ones, right? Now, for them, they felt that the probability and the stakes and the possibilities of you passing away was a 99.9% chance. Tricked out of their spot. This was a trick of the enemy. Somebody said, I know this person is not going to wake up on Friday morning. I know this person is not going to wake up on Saturday morning. Spirit is saying this person is terrified. Whoever the knowing, all-knowing being was that deemed themselves to be holier than the divine, bigger and badder than the devil himself, honey, somebody has signed their own death certificate. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. This person is terrified. I'm just going to dive right into this energy. Clarify they're terrified. It's a skinwalker, body jumper, vampire. Okay, clarify. You tried to wear somebody else's skin. Now you scared. What you scared about? It's a karmic masculine out here, okay? A weirdo, a vampire, straight up. This person could smell like death. They just recently signed another, yes, yet another contract with the devil. Falsifying terms and conditions, signing false contracts that bear false witness against a chosen one. This was their reasoning behind this ritual. They felt like this contract is ironclad, nothing could change it. This is somebody that has no authority, no ranking in the spirit realm or amongst the living because they are dead. Clarify this person. Somebody's terrified. Ooh-wee, animosity. So they projected some type of nasty energy onto you. This is somebody that wanted to attach to you in the form of an entity, an energy. They want to attach some type of false energy to you or make you look like something. I don't know. This is like an energy of animosity, frustration. Clarify this person. Why are they so scared? Terrified. Yeah, this person is crazy. Honestly, y'all, this is somebody that is so livid. Beyond sanity. I just heard a crime of passion, a spiritual crime of passion, impulsively, erratic, spazzing out because you're in a new relationship. Somebody said, I will intervene until I can't no more. This person took a vow to torment you with the hopes that you would meet an early grave. But instead, it's them, and now there's conflict. Somebody sent you conflict, disruption, chaos, calamity, irritation, all this weird ass energy. It's the opposite of the divine. The divine is joy, peace, love, yeah, pathway, enlightenment, happiness. This person signed a deal with the devil, sealed their fate. A whole vampire out here already dead. It's a dead man making dead decisions. They can't even die because they're already dead. Somebody signed a contract with the devil to come in between all your relationships. Let's just say you're really close with your children. Somebody wanted your children to be taken away. Let's just say you're close with your neighbor or people like you. Somebody said, I'm coming for any and everybody that you love, any and everything that you're following on this pathway, because on this pathway, it's good people, it's earth angels, it's kindred souls, it's sacred counseling, it's intuitively being guided by the beautiful divine. This person wants to, I just heard, suffocate you. Wow. This person is terrified and they're pissed off because now it's time for their body to be fed to the earth. They've been dead. This is dead man activities. They're a vampire. Now they're mad. Now they're upset because it's time for them to be fed to earth. A body has to go. A sacrifice has to be made. There's something that is over. Clarify this person. Why are they so angry? So stressed out because they're in bad health? So they try to attach themselves to you, bind themselves to you in bad health. This person is angry because you're not in bad health. Clarify this person: health concerns, animosity, anger, stomach ulcers, headaches, aneurysms, heart attack, bad energy, bad alchemy, mentally and emotionally unstable, refusing to die, refusing to accept responsibility. Somebody signed a deal with the devil. Now the devil is adhering to the terms and conditions and they're angry. Somebody's angry because you get to be amongst the living. They're angry collective because you get to go on your pathway. I can't make it up. Moving right along, singing a song, finding your way, going towards enlightenment, everything opposite of the terms and conditions by way of this bearing false witness in the presence of the spirit's documentation. Somebody's documentation can't beat their conversation because everything is out here for introspection, inspection. Somebody's under spiritual investigation, conflict, animosity, karmic masculine. Somebody is mad. Oh, they're really mad. They're really, really mad. This person found out, got some type of message of concern, okay, that there is a divine masculine that is moving on, okay? But with third party situation, this appears to be a very beautiful union of two people that are supposed to be on this pathway. So the issue arose, or is arising rather, because you decided to move on, love yourself, and be around people that like you. Somebody wants to be in between all the relationships. So the message of concern is that you have a divine masculine coming in and somebody's sitting up really confused. They're trying to figure out, why didn't this work? They did everything that they thought to do. Sex magic, death spells, mental illness, all this stuff. Basically, somebody projected their energy onto you and they wanted you to feel how they felt. Okay? So now there's confusions. Now there's illusions. This usually happens in a person's last days. Okay? This person, although they already are dead, they're a vampire, they're losing consciousness. Health concern, mentally and emotionally unstable. They could have been trying to project this onto you. It's almost like somebody was seeking to torment you beyond the grave. Crazy. Somebody said this is going to work. Somebody said you're going to be unalive. You're going to be DEAD. And the divine says, I don't think so. So the message of concern is that you're getting a love offer from somebody that you care about. Something about the scales being balanced. Somebody could have even gone into court and tried to present some type of falsehood. Somebody tried to make you look crazy on paper. Yeah, somebody tried to make you look crazy on paper. Insane. Insanity, mentally and emotionally unstable, false documentation. Somebody was trying to get some type of power of attorney over you. Whoever this person is, they're ruthless, honey. This person is a walking, breathing scandal. Nothing about this person is good. There's no good in this person. Somebody went in front of a judge, in front of a lawyer, okay, and they lied on you. The spell work, though, the demonic contract that they signed up for is so filthy. This person had planned to take you and turn you inside out. That's what I just heard clarify. Why are they mad? They're mad. They're mad. They're really mad because somehow they have to now go into the grave that they dug for you. All the spell work is backfiring. They could be going to jail as well for lying. Somebody might be sick in bad health while in physical jail over some type of abundance, jealousy, envy. This person is shocked that you've awakened to their shitty ass satanic shenanigans. This say to whoever this person is, this Satanist, this karmic masculine, they are satanic. They shenan too many times and they had intended to never stop shenaning again and again and again and again. This is a nasty ass person, jealous and envious. Oh my God. Spirit says the day this body is fed to the earth, the rain will fall, the storms will come because they will be so glad that this person is gone. This is somebody, this is the kind of person you don't ever want to meet. It's not even about getting on somebody's bad side. You know, how you rub people the wrong way and then they snap out and they feel like they have the right to get their lick back. No, this is the kind of person you just don't want to encounter. This person has done right by no one. This person is friends to nobody. They've taken out any and everybody. This is not the kind of person that you can be good to, nice to, and show them some type of love and care. No, this is the kind of person you just stay away from. This is the kind of person that goes out to hunt for people. Okay? They're jealous. They're mad. You're about to get something through the legal system. Okay? Some type of documentation has been investigated. Somebody lied on paperwork about you. They told lies on you. Clarify. Then they did spell work. They tried to deal with the devil, though, really. They put something in writing. Something's being investigated by King of Swords. Somebody is shocked that you've ascended out of their satanic work, that you're not mentally and emotionally unstable, that you're not in bad health, that every lie that they told, whatever this is, somebody sent you a lot of confusion and chaos. This was their strategy, was to send you confusion, chaos, so that you would be irritated, so disheveled, so all over the place that you wouldn't pay attention to your affairs. That's what I just heard. Your paperwork, your documentation. For some of you, you need to gather your important documentation. You're going to need it to collect this abundance, okay? There's something coming in. Birth certificate, real ID, social security card, something like that. You're going to need it. Somebody could have stole these items too. Something about a bank statement. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and they were doing rituals, honey. Heavy rituals. This magic was guaranteed to take you out. This is what they said. This is what they believed. So the fact that it's not taking you out, it wasn't able to take you out. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, yeah, you too divinely protected for that bullshit. Spirit was like, yeah, we too protected for that bullshit. Somebody thought your soul was weak. Somebody wanted you out here wrestling over your soul, over your abundance, over your situation. Honey, that could have never have happened. You are a child and a daughter of the Most High God, and your tears and your prayers are held in a high space, in a high council. Spiritual high councils on your side. Clarify, the divine had to intervene here with this devil, this vampire, this werewolf. Yeah, I cannot make it up. What did you think this? Listen, let me tell you something. Commercial motherfucking break. Divine creator, creator, divine creator. Thank you for restoring our souls. Thank you for leading us down the path of righteousness for your name's sake. That surely goodness, mercy, abundance, love, beautiful ascension, peace, love, and enlightenment shall pursue us all the days of our lives. And that prayer is extended to our bloodline that is coming after us. And that which is behind us has already been decided by the divine. I'm telling you, the divine had to listen. The creator of all things sustained you. Somebody wanted you completely disconnected out here wrestling to get your soul This was somebody that signed a contract in the satanic realm to purchase your soul. I see somebody saying, I have receipts. Somebody, this vampire, says, I bought your soul. I own you. This is the way they're thinking. Doesn't make it so. I'm just here to channel the message. But the way that they're talking is like your property. They bought you. They own you. They this, they that, they everything. This person does not know what to do. This person was able to monitor you, the people around you, your relationships, your connections, your work situation. They can't see you anymore. Somebody can't even monitor you in the spirit realm. This person can no longer feel your energy. Karma had to step in. The sun is shining and the weather is sweet. To the rescue, here is divinity. All big, listen, let me tell you something. All praises be to the divine. Listen, 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 listen. The divine holy one. I just heard you're a divine chosen one. Everybody was running around with that weird ass narrative. When we realized, oh, dang, I'm chosen to do something, like, God, I got to get to my life. And everybody was like, okay, we're going to be chosen ones. We're the chosen ones. But chosen to do what? Because clearly this is somebody who was chosen to wreak havoc on this planet. And now their time is up for whatever it was good for and or bad for, be this a lesson extracted or whatever this is. Maybe spirit wanted us to know that people like this really do operate in this like dark ass energy. You remember when you thought everybody was good? Everybody was nice? Because there has to be a reasoning behind why one would have to encounter such diabolicalness. Maybe the creator wanted us to know, like, yeah, before you go on this pathway, listen, I'm going to send you some power from on high. Because I'm sending you as a meek lamb amongst these wolves, but never bow down to these demons and these devils. Do not let them slip and slide, because they will slip and slide all through your life. Listen, let me tell you something. I was praying, right? Child, when I tell you the devil got so doggone mad, the candle exploded. That's a true story. I said, whoa. That demon was so mad that it couldn't touch that divine bloodline, that it couldn't touch that divine soul that is so connected to the divine that literally it exploded in midair. Yes, demons can explode in midair. They're dense energies that become more fragmented by way of subsidiaries of their own fragmentation. They lack consciousness. They lack divinity. These are the kind of people you do not pray for. I'm going to say it again. You do not cast your pearls onto these swine. One has to be wiser now that you know that there are people here that are not of the divine. There are people here that have been cultivated. Some of these people have been brought back from the dead. A lot of necromancers out here bringing people back from the dead, and you got dead people walking amongst the collective. These people been dead. Do not cast your pearls onto these swine. Listen, I'm here to tell you, that's a trick of the enemy. Oh, pray for your enemy. No, you get the hell away from them. Abandon them. Walk away. Surrender it to something greater than yourself. And what's greater than the Alpha and the Omega, the great I am, the divine, creator, divine mother. There's nothing more greater than that. Surrender it all to the divine. These are the kind of situations that you don't let your ego take over. I've seen people get taken out of ego. I remember one time I warned this guy about being under a spiritual curse. And he didn't believe in none of that. I don't believe in none of that shit. Man, that shit can't touch me. My God, my this, my that. And people who are dark, they love to make believers out of people like this because they see that they have a wandering soul. They don't have a God. They just kind of believe what they believe. They don't even know why they believe that. So people like this get made an example of. And when I tell you they sent spirits after that man so bad, it was crazy. By the time he tried to come back and get my help, it was too late. There was nothing more that I could have done for him because Spirit was telling me, listen, I just asked you to be the messenger. I don't need you to develop a savior's complex, because if something happens with you, messenger, I have to save you. I got that part. You just drop the seed and keep it pushing. So I crossed him off my list because my job was done. Okay, good. Okay, creator, what's the next assignment? By the time they got to him, it was too late. Chaos ensued in his house. They worked his house, they tore his house down because his house was not built on a solid foundation. He had no relationship with the divine. It's like a home built on sand. It's a foolish man that doesn't believe in the divine providence, the creator of all things. What exactly would you be subscribing to if it's not divinity? So they went to do necromancy on a divine being, a ritual. Yeah, they tried to attach something unclean to you. I can't make this up, to block your spiritual gifts. You could do divination, or you're finding out the truth through somebody that does divination, a truth speaker. Clarify, wanting to shut your mouth. Somebody want to shut your mouth, clear my throat chakra, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. I am a mandated speaker of the truth by way of the divine truth. There's a Jezebel somewhere that's really, really mad that their story is being exposed, that the truth is being spoken. And so instead of being focused on trying to get their soul back, they're more focused on shutting us up. Because the more we speak, the more power it is in the atmosphere, the faster the angels come in to take this energy away. Honestly, this battle is no longer. These people are battling with their decisions. They're battling with energies that they signed up for that they never prayed to be delivered from. They are what they spoke. They are what they ate. You are what you eat. Clarify. Shut up, spell. These people are mad. There's some money coming in here, collective. Okay. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. This could be through the legal system, or spiritual court is just going to make sure that you get something to make your life very, very comfortable. Okay. And this is the reason that a lot of these demonic ass people are really, really mad, because if they had this level of money, guess what? They would not be responsible. And this is why they don't have it. This is why they can't put their hands on it. They try to bind you for your abundance, okay? Clarify necromancy using spirits and powders and clays. Yeah, look, you tried to bind a healer. These are people that tried to bind a healer, people with bad health and, evil energy. These two are always going to torment one another. If you ever see somebody that's demonic and you're in this healing energy, your energy torments them. This is why a ritual like this is far-fetched. You can try it, but I don't know nobody being that god doggone damn dumb. Somebody was molding clay, using graveyard dirt pictures and clay, trying to bind a healer, to shut up a healer, bind a healer, and take your abundance, to stop you from speaking the truth. Healer energy. These people wanted you to suffer, and you're a whole divine being. That really does piss off the spiritual court council. Now, listen, let me tell you something about the spirit realm that I found to be so. The ascended masters, they walk with us, they can guide us, but they don't get involved. They watch everybody use their own free will. This is what they do in the high spaces. But when the heavens and the cosmos have to get involved, it's because somebody has done entirely too much. And because this person swore to the gods that they serve and the people that were listening to them in this false narrative, because they swore that you would die, they needed to make it happen. And their ego is bruised because they were all the way wrong. You are a real divine being. Somebody was like, I'm about to take this divine being and turn this person into a demon. Watch this. I kid you not. Bad alchemy, bad scientists. Clarify, why are they mad? Somebody's nervous. Somebody want to wear your skin. Whatever you taste, they want to taste. Whatever you eat, they want to eat. Whatever you think, they want to think. But they are an unclean spirit. So when they did this bondage work, this necromancy, working with these powders and bones and dirt and pictures and names or whatever they were trying to do to attach to a chosen one, it made this person be tormented. It put them into a downward spiral. as if they were not already in this downward spiral energy. It sent them into a frenzy because your frequency is too high vibrational. Somebody thought they were going to bind themselves to you unbeknownst to you. Bad idea, especially for somebody that has a spiritual gift, especially for somebody that knows when somebody is trying to tweak their energy. Somebody wanted to be like in your skin and didn't want you to do anything about it. They didn't want you to know. It's like, what? You know your energy, Divine Collective. You know when somebody's trying to be in your energy and be a part of your soul. Clarify, why is this person so nervous? Somebody's scared to death because they can't feel your energy no more. This is somebody that did a ritual over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And they felt that at some point it would become so. Remember, they had swore on their life. They told people that you were going to die, that that was it. You were going to be unalived. This is going to work. And now they look like a jackass. Okay. Clarify false documentation. Why is this person so nervous? Yeah, listen, flying monkey's ass energy. It's always a flying monkey somewhere out here lying. Somebody talks, they lie, they talk, they lie, they make up really good lies. This is a bad actor. You know why? Because the divine can see all things. Everything's been made transparent. You're held in high honor. This is what people need to know. That you chosen one are held in high honor, or this is what they're coming to realize after watching somebody do all of this. This person bragged about doing spell work. It's not somebody that hides the fact that they do spell work. This somebody that lets people know, yeah, I'm about to do this to this person. Very cocky individual. Clarify. They're mad, irritated. Trusted energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What was that? Anger, flying monkey, trusted. Yeah, these people are crazy. Okay, so you got a bunch of people that were on the receiving end of some gossip. Maybe for a minute they were sold. But now they're looking at your life and they're looking at this person and they're looking at your life and you're on your pathway. You've moved on. You've ascended. You're stable. Something about money coming in, abundance. And look, this is what's so interesting. Abundance can just be like a vibration. Something about your spiritual gift, something about you being tapped in, something about you walking away from the devil with abandonment. The devil can't get mad when you abandon the devil and you realize there's no God there. If you're ever sitting in a house, in a home, in a relationship, at a job, and the divine has left, then that means you need to go. It's time to go. These people see you as somebody who is honest and true after somebody really tried to destroy you, quite literally. Clarify what needs to be known here. Somebody is spying too. Veil in the reverse, everything's been exposed. Everything, all the lies, all the gossip, like it's out there. Now you would think that this would make this person lay down and just kind of accept fate because they're already in bad health. They're already bound to whatever the hell this is. You would think that this would make them lay down. No, this has made them more angry. They're doing more spell work because they don't have anything to lose. They have death angels around them ready to collect. Earth will be fed a body. It's time for this person to go because this is what they spoke into the atmosphere by way of these false illusions, rituals. This is what they told the spirit realm that they wanted to happen to you. So now it's their time to go. And because everybody knows that they're crazy, that they're a liar, that they lied on you, that they cheated the system, this is pissing this person off. Somebody's going out with a bang. So they went and did more magic. Clarify, because they got a point to prove. Something about that roadside. Better be careful with that. Somebody doesn't see it coming. Clarify. Yeah, I can't make this up. This land, look where it landed. Look at where it landed. Right on health concern and right on mentally and emotionally unstable. So the same grave that they dug for you is now the one that they will be resting in silently. The earth knows what to do with this body. It will never be exhumed. No necromancers can conjure them up. Whatever they're trying to set up, and if in the event of their demise, trying to get their affairs in order, they can never be conjured up. Their whole existence, their bones are forbidden. They should seek cremation for this person. It fell right on top of mentally and emotionally unstable and health concerns. Somebody wanted you to commit suicide. Yeah, that's what they wanted. Somebody wanted to drive you up the wall. And when you went towards the divine, this really pissed them off. The more you went towards the divine, the more they laid it on thick. The more you went towards the divine, the more they did rituals. The more you went towards the divine, the more they wanted to attach their energy to you. When people get this heavy, they want that energy on you. So no matter where you go, you have that funk, you have that stench, you have that death energy around you. Demons smell a certain way. I don't know about y'all, but when I was in the presence of like, uh, hell, he was a vampire. Let's just call him what he is, a werewolf, a vampire. Child, it was a smell that I have never smelt in my life. It is a smell that you cannot, it's like, what in the hell is that? I'm talking, I don't know how old, clarify, this warlock was. I don't even know how, listen, he was dead, honey. He was dead. And this was in the spirit. I was like, what is that smell? It was a smell like something I ain't never smelled before in my life. My spirit team just said, call the priest, exorcism, cast it out. When I smelled that, I was like, oh my God. Death magic. And they want to attach it to you. They want death to follow you. But you have too much life to live. Look at how you're living. You're getting up every day, divinely guided, divinely protected, good karma, walking away from shit that's demonic, turning your back on it, ascending to your highest good, collecting your gifts along the way because you need your new spiritual gifts in order to be held in high honor. Because where you're going, most of the people that really, really love you, you ain't even met them yet. But they're on the way. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I've been meeting some real good people in the world, y'all. I've been meeting some very beautiful souls in the world, y'all. When I tell you this divine feminine, divine masculine energy is coming together so beautifully, it's so beautiful. It's so amazing. Nothing can break it apart. What God puts together, the divine providence puts together, cannot be broken apart. And this is what's really pissing a lot of them off. Because there's no magic, there's no jar spells, there's no graveyard. They done everything. 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 And it's all getting blocked. So now somebody is mad because they can't feel your energy. They can't spy on you. They can't astral project to you. The only thing that they can do is show up and catch that death spell that backfired. That's it. The dead have come to collect this person's bones. This is a bone collector energy. Spirits like this, they don't like nature. They don't like eucalyptus. They don't like peppermint. They don't like frankincense and myrrh. They don't like sage. They don't like Palo Santo. This is why you should get up every morning before you greet the day, before you do anything for anybody else, before your children ask you for anything. You need to talk to the divine before you go to bed. The last thing on your mind should be the divine. Don't watch nothing scary online. Don't watch certain things on YouTube. When you rest in the night, your angels are sustaining you. A lot of us travel through portals in the night. That's what the dream state is. Wake up with the rising of the sun, with the grand rising. I always see people in the comments talking about good morning. Those be the ones that are my favorite because they're still growing. Some of them know what they're saying, though. They're not dumb. But it's a grand supreme being, supernatural rising. And if you know, then you know. If you know what it is, then you know you're divine masculine, divine feminine. Why are they mad? Because love is what is really sustaining us. That's why. Somebody out here, let me channel this person because they just came through. Somebody said that you will be unalived by Friday. They swore on it. Somebody else said Wednesday. Okay. There's an officiant, somebody that does divination though, that predicted Wednesday and Friday, and she was correct. She is a messenger of the Most High God. She will tell you what it is that needs to be seen and what needs to be known. It is her gift. Now, you had some other people though that were trying to force the narrative and toss death on your path for you to take their death and their karma. And we're not taking on anybody else's death and karma. I just heard your children are protected, divinely protected. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's another thing that's pissing these people off. Because remember, they've come for everything that you love and everybody that loves you back, okay? Show me this person. Yeah, this person is crazy. There's a karmic feminine Virgo out here. You're crazy. You need to go get some mental help. This person could suffer with bipolar disorder. This person really does play normal, but they're not, okay? They are a third party situation. They could be from anywhere. Maybe somebody picked up on your spiritual contract in the ethers and they just decided to attack you. It's giving stranger danger. It's giving, oh, you got enough enemies, you won't know that it's me as energy, okay? A lot of people are fraternizing and connecting in the spirit because they're all under severe karma and they want to make it hard for you. And really, it's going to be really, really easy. Look at the way these two people got their eyes closed and they're focused on each other. They don't even see this hater in the background. Okay. Clarify. You said the collective was going to be dead. Mm-hmm. This person is jealous of your spiritual rank. This person really does hate the fact that spiritually you're protected. So what is going on behind the scenes with these people? They're jealous of your spiritual protection. They're jealous of the fact that you have spiritual counsel in the highest of realms, that you have supernatural beings that always keep you 1,000 steps ahead. They hate the fact that all their demonic contracts have been canceled. Before they even think to rewrite them or edit them or amend them, it's already been canceled out. They hate that. They hate that you know that, collective. They hate the fact that you know that you're divinely protected. Okay, well, maybe they didn't want you to know that. Thank you, divine. Now these people are running scared. Somebody's running scared, running rampant. It's about time for this person to have another nervous breakdown. That's what I just heard. It's the kind of person ever so often, every 90 days, they have a nervous breakdown. They suffer from some type of chemical imbalance. It's a curse on their bloodline that they were supposed to break and they refused. They got distracted looking over at you, your spiritual rank, your relationship, your 10 of cups, your everything. This person ended up getting seduced, I just heard, by way of lust of the eye. Show me this person. Yeah, they're crazy. They try to attach some type of toxic energy to you, okay? This could be forbidden magic, voodoo, something like that. Something that they're not supposed to be doing, something that they were supposed to clear up in their bloodline. Every generation that has a karmic person is somebody that turned a blind eye to breaking a curse. They just laid down and let the devil have them. They know they're supposed to be doing some type of work, but they don't want to do that. And maybe the devil presented an easier route or something that looks very appeasing. Child, these people that fell for this, don't fall for this. Toxic cords and attachments, okay? Somebody wanted to attach their bad habits to you, their nasty odor, toxic cords, attachments. Clarify? Now they're sitting up looking crazy. They're trying to alchemize this energy. This is an unaliving spell, okay? This is a crazy spell. This is a spirit of paranoia, anxiety, depression, all the things that the devil represents somebody's now sitting in, and they're trying to run from this magic that they did. Now, they swore that Monday you would be unalive. They swore that Friday you would be unalive. Somebody had a specific date and time, and I hear somebody really trying to convince themselves of that. Like, yeah, watch this. Okay, watch this. Okay, watch. Okay, yeah, watch. It's like somebody like, okay, relax, calm down. You don't control death. You don't have dominion over the chosen one's life and when they check out. For I heard the Creator say, if this be your cup, then drink from it. But that's not our cup to drink. All this toxicity and these low vibrational contracts are things that we've already settled. That's another thing. Some of these people are mad because you passed the test. They're mad because you're successfully navigating through retrograde. They're mad because you can see their magic. Clarify, the windows are the eyes to the soul. Yeah, it's a stalker here. Your left eye's been twitching. They're giving you the evil eye, but they're trying to see into your soul. This is somebody that sits up and stares at your picture all day, from sun up to sundown. The devil then stole their mind, their soul, their heart. They can't think about nothing else. When this person closes their eyes, they see your face. Somehow they feel as though this is allowing them some type of leverage over you. If they focus in on you, if they think this through and keep willing it to happen, somehow they feel like if they forget about you, that they don't have any power. If they forget about you, they feel like